How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the community of big hearts. But instead of Stu Starkey, you got producer Ryan here with guest number one, Roger Berrington. Roger, how you doing, man?
I'm well. Great. Thanks for having me again.
Of course, yeah. No, thanks for coming back and doing this follow-up episode. So, as Stu has mentioned on social media, by the way, if you're not following him on social media, give him a follow. LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Definitely subscribe to the podcast. It's available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Overcast, anywhere you can get it. What makes this podcast different is that we don't just want to do interviews. We want to actually drive change in our community. We want to inspire leaders to do more for their community. We want to inspire members to become a leader, to become a contributor, do something for the community. And we want to raise awareness of what the community contributors are doing and ask the community to support them. And for guest number one, Roger, you are a community contributor where you're doing some really amazing things with Can You, as we heard about in episode one with Stu. And such a great episode. I ended up listening to that one back a couple times over. And everything that we talked about from hope theory, from the stories of the individual kids who have gone through the program, and where they started off from grade 5 and all the way to grade 11, grade 12 now, and the kind of change that you're creating. It's truly amazing. And so what we're trying to do here with this show is not only inspire people and raise some awareness about community, but we want to drive change. And one of the ways that Stu said he's going to do that is with his company, with Two Small Men. And so Stu has committed to helping Can You out. So if you could maybe just talk a little bit about what Stu has committed, that would be really great.
Love to, yeah. We're so excited about this. Community of Big Hearts and Two Small Men have agreed to come together and help great families in our city. One of the initiatives is to provide the move of the month to a qualifying family. And so Can You is working with our community partners, our schools, and some of the families that we work with to identify those ideal families that would really, truly benefit from having Two Small Men move their family into a different home. So we're looking into how we can do that most effectively, how we can help just the right families in just the right way at just the right time. And so that's one of the projects. We're really excited about that. We'll be getting that going in January. And,
excellent.
And another thing is that we've been talking to Stu about doing a workplace internship program where Can You kids in high school will have a chance to explore their various interests post high school, and determine if working in an industry like the moving industry or the trucking industry, and all the subsets of it, management and accounting and all the things that are involved in that kind of a business. We'd love to introduce our kids to businesses and what's involved in being a part of a business, potentially even running a business, starting a business. Beautiful. And so Stu has very generously agreed to allow some of our kids to participate with them in their business. And so we're right now we have a brand new high school program that we've just launched in October that's called Can You Rise. And we're working with the kids to identify their various career goals and the educational pathways that are required or that are encouraged to reach those goals. So it's fantastic. We've had a couple sessions with them. They're super enthusiastic. They're designing what we call big idea jam sessions, which are bringing together high school students from all across the city to talk about big and important concepts. So we're going to do one on the environment. We're going to do one on career. We're going to do one on health, and we're going to do one on preparing for post-secondary education, college or university. So we're really excited about these things. Beautiful. And Stu's a big part of making it happen.
Oh, absolutely. And I love hearing stuff like that, only because the whole purpose, why Stu started this show in the first place, was for that reason. With regards to the community contributors, it was to find ways to support those people who are doing positive things in our community. And obviously, Roger, like the positive things that you have done for so many kids, where the program goes from grade 5 to grade 12, correct?
Correct.
Those are our prime years to really lay a foundation, lay a groundwork for kids. So if you can't see the value in instilling that mentorship, that education, teaching kids about hope, about resilience, about self-belief in themselves at a young age, like, I don't know what you can support. Like, it's such a noble cause, and what you're doing is so great. And so anything that our community can do to come and support you, Stu is obviously right there with you, and that's why Stu's doing it. Lead by example. And he believes that if he leads by example, he's hoping that as he continues doing this, as he continues to fulfill his purpose, and he continues to support the community, that he hopes other people will see what he's doing and follow suit and support in the same way. So a call to action for everybody who's listening to this right now on the podcast, or if you're watching this online, what can you do for your community? What can you do for Can You? Do you even know what Can You does? Do you know the benefit that they provide? If you haven't listened to episode 1, go back and listen to episode 1 again on the podcast. And go a little bit further. In the show notes there, I have a link directed to Can You's website. Go to the website. Peruse it. If you work for a company, read a little bit more about it and go up to your senior management team and ask how you can get involved. It all starts with just a simple question. If you want to learn more about how you can get involved, then please reach out to Roger. Roger, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Oh, you can simply email me at info at canucanada.org. It comes right to me and our program director, and we'll take care of you. We'll give you all that you need to go forward.
Excellent. The power of community is truly amazing, and when we all come together and support one another as leaders, step up to do more for the communities, as members make a decision to do something for the community, as community contributors continue to bolster and grow their communities, we all want to do our part to support it, because that makes our lives and our children's lives, our families' lives, our community at large a better place. So, Roger, thank you for doing what you do. Thanks for coming up back here on the interview. And
hey, Ryan, it's been a pleasure. In fact, I need your beard artist's name. You look so good.
Thank you, sir. Look at this. Two bald guys with beautiful beards. Now all you need is a scarf.
Oh, there you go. I need to raise my game a bit. But thanks for having me.
I'll buy you one for Christmas. Take care, Roger.